Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and today's our podcast number 104. It is the 3rd of October 2024 and here we are all together again on a Thursday. They just roll by so quickly, guys. I've already been on school holidays for nearly a whole week. But thank you so much for joining us today so we can all catch up on what we've been doing through the week. I have quite a few of your makes to showcase, which I'm very excited about, and a little bit of news on what I've been doing during the week as well. So as always, we're going to start off with Tile of the Week Thursday Blanket Edition. So let me just show you this little book here for some of our newcomers, because I do know that we have some new yarny friends. So thank you for joining us and I hope you stick around. We are a lovely community here at Coco's Crochet. Now, our friend Sam over at Manford's Makes, she was gifted this book here, 100 crochet tiles in the July of 2022. Now that organic crochet along has since finished maybe a couple of months ago now. What are we, October? I think it ended sometime in July and there were 100 tiles to be made. Now, Sam has a playlist on her channel with all the tiles because she made them all. A lot of us jumped on at some stage, and if you put in the hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday, you'll see everyone that joined in. I jumped on at tile number 25, made a 70 odd of them. And then I decided that I'd put together a blanket, which I have been doing, and week by week I've been showing you the panels of squares that I've been putting together. And today I've actually measured it. I'm going to show you a photo of what it looks like laid out on the floor. It's a little bit wonky because I couldn't get a proper aerial shot, but rest assured it is squared off. It isn't, all funny. And I'll tell you a little bit about what size it is. So if you can see the top panel there, that's the one that I've just added. And it's starting to look pretty good, I think. And I think this is as big as it's going to get without the border, which is what I need to add next. So let me tell you what size it's at now. Oh my goodness, I just think it's amazing. Look at this, guys. As I put the tiles together, I say this each and every week, I'm actually really appreciating the beauty of each and every one a little bit more, because you sometimes forget what you've actually done, especially when it's a 2-year-long project or thereabouts. So currently it's 60 inches or 152.5 centimeters by 53 inches or 134.5 centimeters. And there are 46 tiles in here in total. Various sizes, obviously, and each and every one is different, which is amazing, right? And all I have to do now is add the border and, of course, sew in all of these ends, because I haven't been very good at doing that along the way. But I don't think it'll take very long at all. So I think I'm going to leave it at this size now. I've already used 4 other tiles in a cushion that I showed you, I think it was last week. And I have here, I'll just show the hexagon one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 9 hexagons that I'm hoping to put together as another cushion. So they're destined for that. Somehow I will make that work. I'll probably have to make little ones for the sides, the little pieces to fill up the gaps. There are, and there's this little baby one here, guys. Did I show you that? I think so in the beginning. This might be the center one that I based all the others from. So out of those 9, I'll use most of them. I'm guessing at least 7. Yes, 6 and 1 in the middle, 7. There were a few shapes that just reminded us of Christmas shapes at the time, ornaments. I wish I'd done them in Christmas colors, but I stuck to my 7 colors that I was using of my marble 8-ply acrylic yarn. And this is the white that I'm using to join it all together. And throughout the whole project, I've been using a 5mm hook. So each and every tile was made using one of these, and I'm using it to actually connect the tiles with this as well. So the only tiles that are left over now are this one. I just thought I'd show you, revisit them. It's been a while since we saw them, and they are very, very pretty. This one is a beautiful one. It's an octagon. It's very, very pretty. I wish I'd used this somehow, but I'm sure you might, I'm hoping in the future you'll see it in something else. And this one I think would make a nice cushion on its own. So a smaller size cushion. Look how pretty it is. Well, I think so anyway. And then these are the leftover tiles. These aren't going into the blanket because I don't have enough for either of the edges, or sorry, the length of either, of the sides, but I'll just show them to you now. And they are very, very pretty. This one's gorgeous, I feel. You know I love the purple in this one. Again, another pretty one. This one's really nice too. I wish I'd put that one in there, but it didn't quite fit, and neither did this one. But in saying that, that's only half a dozen tiles here really. So 2, 4, 6, 7, including this funny shaped one here, which is very pretty, almost like a doily. I think we've done very, very well putting in the amount of tiles that we have in this blanket, and it is a very nice size. So when I spread it out on my queen size bed, it pretty much covers the top of the bed, not including the pillows. So, you know, it'll keep us nice and warm on the lounge with the cushions side by side. But now I'm jumping ahead to the future. We haven't quite gotten there yet. So hopefully next week, I'll be able to show you the border. I'm pretty sure I'll be doing something very, very simple in the white, even though sometimes I think I might use the other colors as well. Maybe if I do a half double crochet all the way around, or a single crochet, something like that, to make it look nice and even and tidy. So watch this space next week so I could let you know what we've actually decided to do with the border for that blanket. But for now, our blanket edition for Tile of the Week Thursday is done, and I'm very happy to report that, you know, each and every week I've managed to put some time into it, just like I would previous weeks when I was making a tile. So that's been great. Now, time to showcase all your wonderful makes. We have some that are printed out and some on the iPad. So let's keep our fingers and toes crossed, guys, that the iPad behaves, because you know that sometimes doesn't really happen, but we'll make it work. So first up, our friend Kim. So hello, Kim. Thank you so very much for sending in so many gorgeous makes. She sent us in this little seahorse that she's made using Toft yarn. And she also made, I might pop the makes over here. Oh, I'll move my clipboard. I don't want to cover that up because you know I'll miss out on things. So, and then she's also sent us in an Imkin. So she's keeping up with that Imkin book. I love all the colours that you've used there. And once again, Kim has used Toft yarn to make him. And then she's knitted, oh my goodness, wait till you see these gorgeous little hat and mittens. And she's used the Peyton's Baby Smile Fairy Tale Cloud yarn for that. Such a pretty colour. And wait till you see this gorgeous little baby cardigan. Again, this one is knitted, because our friend Kim is bi-stitchal, meaning she can crochet and knit. Oh my goodness, those colours. I'm guessing that was some sort of a cake or a yarn that just colour changed on its own. Very, very pretty. So thank you so much, Kim, for sending all those beautiful makes in. And then our friend Vicky, she's been very, very busy too. Look at these gorgeous little guys. So these little ghosts are made using some yarn that one of them, I believe, this one here, Vicky tells us, glows in the dark. That's super cool. Look at their funny eyes, some of them, very, very sweet. And the pattern that she used is by Jennifer over at Cinnamon Stitches. Very, very cute. Right in time for Halloween. And then there's this little gnome here. I love his orange hat and his purple body. Very, very nice. And wait till you see this. You need to focus on who's in the back as well. So this little turtle here, he's absolutely gorgeous. But look at that little guy in the back. So Vicky tells us in the background is Chip. Hello, Chip. Welcome to the family. This is Vicky's little buddy who loves to help her crochet, and he is absolutely adorable. And your turtle is very sweet too. So thank you very, very much, Vicky, for sending them in to us. Now, our friend Liza, she has sent in a few of her makes, and I've got them here on the iPad. So let's hope that I can get them up for you. Oh, excellent. So I'll show you. So that little basket there came out of the Crochet Society box number 50, and that was one of the makes. And the next one is from the Crochet Society Halloween box, and it's a squirrel. And I think there's one more photo. Yes, look at his tail. Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you so much, Liza, for sending them through to us. You've been very busy with your amigurumi, which we know you all love. Now, our friend Shirley, she has sent in her Camp Boggy Creek blankets that she's making, and she's currently sending in 3. She's also working on one as we speak, so I'm sure we'll be seeing that very near in the future, and quite a few other projects. Phew, I was exhausted reading that email when Shirley sent it through. You certainly do get through a lot of yarn and a lot of wonderful projects. So thank you, Shirley, for sending them in and sharing them with us. Now look at this gorgeous blanket here. I'm going to show it to you, and then I'll give you some stats, and then I'll show you the next photo as well. So this is the polychromatic blanket pattern by Bag O Day, and this was a very popular and a favorite blanket for last year. In actual fact, I think I've started one somewhere in this yarn room. I must find all my whips, the very, very long time sleeping whips. Anyway, back to Shirley. She did use the Red Heart Mexicana yarn. And I think, yes, here, oh my gosh, look at that, guys. The Red Heart Mexicana yarn, and the blue that you see in between or the outline is a royal blue just yarn from Premier. Absolutely gorgeous. So that was blanket number 1. Oh my goodness. Now this is blanket number 2. Let me show it to you because I don't want the light shining on it so much. And then I'll show you a close-up. So blanket number 2 is the Boggy Campfire Blanket by Angela and My Precious Yarnery. So as you can see that YouTube tutorial. The yarn that Shirley used is Karen Jumbo Zinnias and Karen 1 Pound Dark Pink and Premier Just Value in Lemon. So they're all the gorgeous colors. Absolutely stunning. And then lucky last, the 3rd blanket here. I'll just show you the blanket there and the yarn that Shirley used. I love that blanket. I've actually made one, I'm pretty sure similar myself. Very, very pretty. And this one, Shirley tells us, is the Any Which Way Filet blanket, the rectangle one by Fiber Spider. And the yarn was a Hirschness clearance yarn. And she says that it's a strange color to describe, but it's a pale yellow, green and white. And I can actually see all those colors in there. I hope you guys can. I think it's beautiful. So thank you so much, Shirley, for sending them in to us. And now our friend Pearl, the last week or so, she had entered all of her gorgeous crocheted makes into her local country fair. Now she did tell us that this year she didn't enter a cross stitch, and she hopes to do so next year, and we have seen some of Pearl's cross stitch work in the past, so I'm looking forward to seeing that as well. But wait till you see every single thing I show you guys has received a 1st place ribbon. So well done and congratulations, Pearl. That is excellent work. So here you go, guys. I'm going to flip through the, well, you know, slide across, what is it? Go across so you can see them all. Absolutely gorgeous. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a little bit better, isn't it? I guess that's the beauty of the iPad, guys. You can actually zoom in. Look at this gorgeous make here. Love, love, love the colors. Wow, excellent. And look at this beautiful, oh my goodness, beautiful shawl here, and the tassels and the colors, just perfect. Oh, wow. Wait till you see this. Let me enlarge it. Look at that. That is stunning. It's so pretty. And oh, my gosh, everything about it. And this, oh, wait. What? Oh, I want to make sure you can see the pom-poms on this one as well. For me, just the pom-poms would be effort making them. That is so gorgeous. And look at this one here as well. Oops. I think that's a cow. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I think that's the V stitch. Very, very pretty. And look at this one here. Can I get it that way better? Yes. Look at the colors in that one and the design. Absolutely gorgeous. And I think we have one more. Yes. Now let me get this right. Oh, wow. I want to go close in onto the yarn. Look at that, and the stitches there. It's beautiful, right? And let me zoom out a little bit for you all. There you go. Oh my goodness, every single piece, Pearl, was absolutely stunning. Thank you so much for sharing all your makes and your wonderful prizes to your ribbons to add to your amazing collection. I can only imagine you have a whole area with all your ribbons stashed there. Well done. And then our friend Josephine, she's been very busy creating this gorgeous guy here, and he has an outfit. So let me show you her scarecrow. Now he comes with a story, so I'll tell you the story. I'll show you his outfit, and then I'll show you him dressed as well. So this scarecrow and his outfit, like his overalls and that, let me show you his clothes. Oh my gosh, and his hat. Oh my goodness. Love everything about that. I just can't wait. And here he is all dressed up. He is so adorable. So this scarecrow and his outfit, they're Josephine's September entry to Hookers versus Hooker. Hooker versus Hooker. The colors that they had to use that were drawn were gray, red, brown, green, and yellow. It is a paid for pattern, and this little guy stands at 17 inches or 43 centimeters tall. So he's pretty tall. That's including his hat. And Josephine, she said she had a lot of fun making him. So I hope the light wasn't too much in the way, guys, because I didn't want to disadvantage you from seeing all these amazing makes. Now, thank you, each and every one of you, for sharing your wonderful work. You've all been keeping very, very busy. I'm very, very impressed as always. And I know that all of you have drawn a little bit of inspiration or added something to your crochet to-do list, because I know we always do that. Maybe, you know, sometimes we should just sit there with pen and paper, because I like to, you know, do a mental note as we're going through what I'd like to add to my crochet to-do list. Now, I've also kept myself busy this week. So where will we start? Okay, so my girlfriend Krishna, she has a little grandbaby, and we're going to visit him on Friday. I can't wait to do that. And I made a little blanket for him and a lovey. So I will show you the blanket, and you will recognize part of it. And the yarn that I used for it, I purchased recently specifically to finish this blanket off. So it is a corner to corner here, and I just wish you could feel this blanket. It is so soft, guys. It is, oh my goodness. So basically it's, I did the one side of the corner to corner until it was time to decrease, and then I just decreased in the other color. So it is a very nice size here. I haven't measured it, but as you can see, it's almost my whole wingspan. So I don't know what that means. It must be about 90 centimeters. So I really should have measured it, but that's by the by. It doesn't really matter. I think it makes a beautiful size baby blanket, and it is so extremely soft. Now, I had this yarn in my stash, the blue, and I still have a couple more bags, which is just a chenille yarn, a baby chenille yarn, which is 100 polyester, and I really needed to match it up with another color because it was a little bit hard. I didn't have anything in my stash, so I ended up buying this yarn here, and it's pretty much exactly the same. It is a baby chenille, once again 100% polyester, and it's this yarn here, and some of you may recognize it from when I did a recent shop at the Reject Shop, and I did buy 3 or 4, I can't remember at the time, but I have used 2 whole balls of this, which is 100 grams each, I believe. Yes. And this one I only used a little bit from it, but this is what's left from one of them. So 2 complete balls went into this. So in total, it looks like I used 200 grams and 200 grams of the blue. So that is a very, very nice blanket. I cannot wait to gift it to the baby because it is so, so soft. And of course, I had to make a little lovey to go with it. So for this one here, it does say that you should use a 5mm hook, but I've used a 7mm hook, and I think that's what makes it even softer. And it doesn't make it like too holy, but it does make it super, super, super soft. So that was what I used for the blanket, but for the lovey, I used a 6mm hook because I just wanted to make it a little bit tighter for the poncho to sit better, and it really, really does. And this is 12 rows, and I just love this little guy. I think he's a raccoon. Is that right, guys? Is that what the tail is? But I just thought he had a really sweet little face, and I thought he would make a great gift. I'm going to try to see. No, his arms won't stick out because he sits on all 4 legs. But this, I think, is going to be a very, very nice gift to take along to lunch tomorrow, and we get to meet him. I cannot wait. I'm so, so excited. So that was a couple of things that I finished during the week. So I did put some other things down because that was a priority. But the good thing is that I already had the first half of the blanket done. So I just had to add the second half, the decreasing side. And that always seems to go faster, doesn't it? Because we're going downhill, which is great. Now, the other thing that I did work on, and you guys might remember my star blanket. Well, a lot of you voted what I should do with it or suggested, so you must remember it. If not, here it is here. So the last time you saw it, I had done these bits here, but I've only added 3 more rows to it, and I've only got 1 more row to go over the variegated. This color here, which is my Marvel 8-ply yarn, again 100% acrylic. Once again, with this yarn I usually use a 5mm hook, and all I have to add now is 12 rows of the purple, which of course makes me very, very excited because this blanket is going to my goddaughter, and it is an 11-point star blanket, and it is free on I believe it's the Premier website. Actually, I've got it here. Yes, here it is here. There's the pattern there, guys, in case you missed it last week. I still have it sitting there. I like to keep my patterns in a plastic sleeve when I'm not working with them so I don't wreck them. But this blanket is coming along very nicely. So the reason why I put it down was because I really needed to get the other baby blanket done. But rest assured, I'll be working on this one this week. And I'm very excited to say that the purple's going in, as I said. I've got quite a few of these balls because, of course, as the blanket grows, you need more and more of the colour at the end. So I think I've got about 4 of them, which is fine. So that was... there's a lot of purple here today, guys. Let me tell you, I'm looking around and I'm very excited about that. Now, the other thing that I did make is this gorgeous Notions pouch or bag from all the goodies that Alley Cat sent me in Happy Mail last week. So there's the purple yarn and the pretty coloured yarn in there, the buttons and the beads, and the canvas bag or pouch. So if you want more details on this, go and watch our Supercalifragilistic September roundup video and you'll see all about it, because I know a lot of you see them, and I don't want to be doubling up all the time, but I don't want you to miss out if you haven't seen that video as well. And the other thing that I have been working on all week, and it's doing my head in, guys, but I am going to show it to you here, is okay, so our friend Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After, she's not doing my head in, she's amazing. She had the brilliant idea of sending this book here, Whimsical Stitches, all around the world in 2 directions. One to the USA and one internationally. That's going all through Europe, the UK, and eventually coming down here to Sydney, Australia. And I'm the lucky last recipient, and I cannot wait. I just wonder what will be left for me to make. I hope it's not something with too many parts to sew on, because I've decided that's my downfall in amigurumi. But in saying that, we had to make the octopus a few weeks ago, and I am trying to catch up. Now, I have made his head. Here he is here. Look at those eyes. There was no way I could get safety eyes through the crochet 2 pieces, so I did some little French knots. Now this head took me possibly a couple of hours to make, and now I've started on the legs, and I'll tell you what yarn I'm using in that in a minute. So I've managed to make 3. See these little guys here, they're only 16 rounds, 16 or 18 rounds. Let me have a look, because I need to know. 16 rounds. These take me half an hour each. Can you believe that? That drives me insane, and I've got 5 to go, and then I've got to sew them on. But I am going to persevere. I have been using my beautiful 8-ply or worsted weight yarn and my 4mm hook. Now this yarn is the Spot Saver yarn, which is 100% acrylic. I have so much of this, but this one here was in Milans, and it is pretty much the same yarn, and I love this color, this magenta color. As I said, it is in the purple family. There is so much purple around me. So let's see if this little guy here, this little octopus, will be finished by next week. Fingers and toes crossed, guys, because I really need to get him off my hook. I have had a lot of breaks while I've been making him, but I can't believe it. Half an hour for a leg. Is that normal for you guys, or is it just me? Am I the slowest person in history when it comes to amigurumi? I don't know. Anyway, at least I've added some time to him, and I am going to finish him because I'm hoping to finish every project in that book, so I need to catch up. So thank you, Cassandra, for putting that cowl on. And if all of you want to see who's joined in, put in the hashtag Amigurumi World Tour 2024. There's a lot of content creators that are receiving the book. And if you go to Cassandra's blog, she has a journal with everybody's makes in there, whether you have a channel or not. Amazing. Everyone around the world has joined in. I think that's brilliant. Now, I also sent off a couple of loveys, but a lovey to our friend Rose at Rose Likes Crochet, and some beanies to our friends KK and Kristen at K&K Crochet for the Bumblebees Mountain Outreach. And if you wish to see everything that went across to them and all the information, go and watch our video, which is called, what have I named it? Crochet for Charity and the Community and Plans for 2025. So that's a good one to catch up on as well. Now, I'm very, very excited to say that I've received some happy mail, guys. This was a beautiful, beautiful surprise in the mail, even though I knew it was coming because our friend Sarah at Sarah Nicole, she has a video channel of her own. She sent me all of this gorgeous yarn here, guys, and I will talk to you about it, and a little bag of stitch markers. Oh my goodness, I have never ever seen this yarn before, and I wonder if any of you have worked with suede yarn. Now it does come with a little, I was going to say a recipe, a little pattern for a shawl or a scarf, and it does tell us that we should use a 6mm hook, so it recommends a 6mm hook, and it tells us that it's a bulky weight yarn, and I will show it to you. Oh my gosh, it just feels like real suede, and the color is absolutely gorgeous. I did read it earlier on, and I will tell you now what it is called. It is, of course, in the purple family. Of course, Sarah knows me so well. And the color is fuchsia. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, when I first saw it, truth be told, I thought of a suede jacket that I had many, many years ago. But even Steve said, make like a jacket. And I thought, oh, I don't think I have enough yarn there to cover me. But then I also thought of a bag. And then it shows us on the ball band to make a shawl. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to apply it to. But Sarah, rest assured it'll be something beautiful. And I will be showing you. Once again, thank you so much. And wait till you see in here this beautiful little bag with butterflies on it. Are so many beautiful stitch markers. I'm going to show you this one first. Someone crocheted this tiny, tiny little purple. Look at this, guys. This little purple butterfly. Can you see it? Oh my gosh. Can I hold it that way? It's sideways. Beautiful. And then another little butterfly here with some purple beads. Oh my gosh. So, so pretty, right? And then there's this one here as well. Oh my goodness, they're just so gorgeous. And lucky last, my very own L for Litza. Can you see that? Isn't that so pretty? They are so delicate. I absolutely love them. I cannot believe that someone actually crocheted a butterfly this size. There, can you see that? Is that the right way? No, I think it's this way, guys. I'm just in awe of it, so I thought I'd better bring it up and do it justice. So once again, Sarah, thank you so much. I cannot believe that I have a yarn that I've never seen before, and I'm so excited to use it. And of course, I'll be sharing that with all of you. And these little stitch markers are going to go somewhere very, very special. I know I really should use my special stitch markers. I've got a tree over there. I'm not sure if you can see it from here, that I'm hanging some off it, and I might add that to it. So that was my happy mail. Like I said, it really did bring a very big smile to my face and warmed my heart. So thank you. Now, there is so much upcoming just in the next few days. So I thought I'd bring you up to speed because I'm not even thinking beyond the next few days. So our 1960s cowl ended at the end of September. I've waited now and I'm sure I've received everybody's entries. So I'm going to be putting on the voting video tomorrow. So look out for that one. I hope you all, come and hang out with us, see everybody's entries, and then vote for the winner. And then it'll be a few days after that I reveal who made what and what the tally was. So if you put in the hashtag Crochet Through the Decades Cowl 2024, you'll see already the last, I think there's 3 videos in that playlist. And you'll see anybody else that has joined in as well. So look out for that video tomorrow. On Saturday, because the voting will, not the voting, on Saturday, I'll announce the winner, like I'll draw through the YouTube random comment picker, the winner for our 2-year anniversary. I have to say a huge thank you to all of you. Your comments and your emails were so heartwarming and overwhelming. Again, I cannot believe how our community has grown and how much we love hanging out together. So thank you so very, very much for that. And then the Crochet Society box number 50 project has well and truly been voted for. I know exactly what I need to make, and I need to bring that video to you. So I'm hoping to maybe put it out Sunday or Monday, at the very latest Tuesday, because we need to get on with that, because the next box will be coming out to us very, very soon. And the other thing is, I've already received some interest for our cowl for the 1970s. So start getting those ready and then start sending them as soon as you can. But of course, we have until the end of October. Today's only the 3rd, so you don't need to rush. But I'm just putting it out there that October is the 1970s. So, you know, like I said, that's only the next few days. There is so much happening in the next few weeks. Actually, the lead up to Christmas and beyond. I'm actually planning for next year. It's just crazy. There's just way too much in here, guys, and I just want to get it all out to you and for you and with you, and I'm just so excited. Now, life. As you know, I'm on school holidays, and it has been great just to be out of routine. It's been amazing. On Tuesday, in actual fact, something I would never do in the middle of a work day is I caught up with my daughter and my mum. We went over for lunch, and it was brilliant. It was just so nice, the three of us together. I actually have a beautiful photo of us somewhere, which I really should have showed you. And today, this morning, I got a very early text from my son saying, hey, Mum, you know, come over and we'll watch a movie together, because he had a couple of hours off because he's working from home later on today. So it was just so lovely. I went down to his little home. He made the coffee this time. He put on a movie that, you know, we've been watching the franchise for years, and we just caught up for a couple of hours. In actual fact, I was sewing in last minute, you know, the panel to the Tile of the Week blanket, and it was just so lovely. Again, not a way that I usually start off my work week, and it was just amazing. So I think it's so nice when we have that opportunity, when we have adult children, to spend some quality time with them, other than just, you know, regular visits where the whole family can get together, just one-on-one. And I just wanted to share that with you, because it just made my week so enjoyable, and it was just a blessing. Because, you know, sometimes our children, because of their very busy lives, when they get to the stage where they're adulting, they don't have as much time for us. So when the invitation is there, I jump on it. And also tomorrow, catching up with some girlfriends will be lovely. And I'm not sure exactly what next week is going to bring, because I'm trying to be a bit impromptu as well, just so that I'm not locked into so many things. So that's it, guys. My week in a nutshell. Thank you for sharing it with me. And thank you for sharing your week with me. I really do appreciate it. At this stage, I'm going to say goodbye, take care, and I shall see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye, everybody.